On this episode of Throwdown, we're up and at 'em for omelets.
Pick up.
Misty and Gary's California Cafe is omelet central as they do the swirl, fill, and fold hundreds of times a day.
The squeeze-in makes the best omelets on the planet. Let's go.
But I got my start flipping these elegant eggy wonders, and I haven't lost a step.
Ah!
So I'm driving through a blizzard to challenge them.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
But will their warm welcome take the fight right out of me?
Misty, you are like the nicest competitor in the history of Throwdown.
My name is Bobby Flay. My mission, to find the best of the best. My objective, perfecting their signature dish. The plan of attack, I'm showing up to challenge them, but they don't know it. I may win, I might even lose. It's anybody's game. It's the ultimate throwdown.
Let's see what the next throwdown is. So exciting. Omelet. An omelet. An omelet. Interesting.
Are you ready?
Misty Young of Squeeze In Restaurant in Truckee, California. Claim to fame. Misty Young and her husband Gary used to dream of opening their own breakfast eatery, and 5 years ago, they took over a small restaurant space and haven't looked back.
The squeeze-in's a love fest. We absolutely love it.
Their Squeeze In restaurant has been voted best breakfast in Truckee for 3 years running, thanks in part to their world-class omelets.
Yes.
With quirky names like the Racy Tracy, their creative farm-fresh omelets have hungry people lining up for a table at this colorful neighborhood joint.
No one makes a better omelet than the squeeze-in.
Here's the setup. Misty thinks we're showcasing her newly opened Squeeze In restaurant in neighboring Reno, Nevada, as part of a Food Network Valentine's Day series called For the Love of Food.
Oh, you can't smell it on the camera, but the white wine sauce, it's so good.
Here's your mission. The Squeeze In considers their Racy Tracy omelet the quintessential California omelet, and they've sold close to 300,000 of them. So you'll need to put a new spin on your eggs in order to beat these breakfast dynamos at what they do best. Beat or be beaten.
Here we go, I'm excited.
Sometimes when a cook is actually applying for a job with me and I'm not sure, I just say to them, you know what, make me an omelet, because it's really important on how you fold them, how you flip them, how you fill them. You know, omelets sounds easy, but it takes a lot of finesse to make a good one. All right, Misty, I've made a few omelets in my time, so I'm coming to Reno. You guys better be ready. It's gonna be omelet time.
Good morning, welcome to the Squeeze-In in historic downtown Truckee, California.
The Squeeze In is all about family. For starters, you have owners Misty and Gary Young, then their daughters Shyla and Kay, and Shyla's husband, Chad. But there are plenty more members of this family.
We have 63 omelets. Some of the names are pretty outrageous. There's Racy Tracy, Hangover Helper, Buck and Buster.
Best omelets on the planet.
You know it.
This beloved local hangout is the result of a whole lot of sleepless nights.
We laid in bed night after night after night dreaming and talking. What would we do for a living if we could do anything together? We said it would be the Squeeze-In.
The Squeeze had been a popular eatery in scenic Truckee since the mid-'70s, but it wasn't for sale until a chance meeting with the restaurant's owner.
I just happened to say to him, how's the Squeeze-In going? And he said, I'm thinking of selling it. And my heart just started pounding like crazy mad.
And she goes,
I was ecstatic.
It's for sale, it's for sale. I go, what's for sale? And she goes, the Squeeze In.
So they scraped together everything they could and bought it. That was 6 years ago.
We talk about it internally with our family and our guests as a love fest. And we know our guests. We know their names. That makes a big difference.
And 2 years ago, they spread the love to neighboring Reno, Nevada, and a second Squeeze-In run by Shyla and Chad.
Racy Tracy. Looks great.
The whole family is getting centered
Omelette.
and heading down to Reno for a chance to spotlight their best-selling omelet, the Racy Tracy.
We're getting ready now to celebrate the 300,000th Racy Tracy. 300,000. That's a lot of eggs.
But will they crack when I walk in?
So today, we're talking about omelets. Basically, you can classify omelets in two different ways. There's the American omelet, which is kind of folded, usually has lots of ingredients. And then there's the sort of French-style omelet, which is a rolled omelet. Lighter, has a little more finesse. Now, texture is incredibly important. I like my omelets to be nice and soft and sort of pillowy. Technique, you use a non-stick pan. I mean, there's no reason to be a hero at all. It's really, really difficult to get an omelet out of a stainless steel pan. So I take the eggs, and first of all, you make sure that you whisk them really well so that the eggs and the whites are all one color. Put a little bit in the bottom of the pan with a little bit of butter, and then I just kind of move the pan around, and I kind of fold the cooked part of the eggs into the base of the pan. Just keep going and going and going until it all gets cooked. So I'm thinking for this throwdown, I'm going to do sort of a Mediterranean idea, roasted red peppers, some manchego cheese, which is a Spanish cheese. I'm probably going to use maybe a little Spanish paprika. All right, Misty, we're coming to Reno, Nevada with our omelet idea. And let me tell you something. Our eggs aren't the only thing that's going to be beaten this time. See you soon.
While I take a trip down memory lane,
When I was first cooking, I used to make like 6 at a time.
I used to make 6 at a time.
Well, that's what I did.
the Squeeze In crew works on their timing. Thinking of their customers as family probably has something to do with how Misty grew up.
My family bought a restaurant when I was a very young girl in an old house. The restaurant was downstairs. The family lived upstairs. So coming back full circle to the Squeeze In and restaurant was really a wonderful thing for me.
While Misty goes full circle, I'm heading back to the egg.
Today we're making omelets. I love to make omelets. Not as easy as you think. Let's give it a try in the test kitchen. Come on in.
Hey, Food Network. Welcome to the household of Gary and Misty Young. And Chad Morris and I, my son-in-law, we're going to show you today how to make the Racy Tracy, the #1 most popular omelet at the Squeeze In.
I have my trusty assistants, Miriam and Stephanie. So the first thing you need to do for an omelet is crack some eggs, which we've done here. Can't make an omelet without eggs.
Breaking some eggs.
Breaking eggs. We want to whisk these very well so that the eggs and the whites, they're well combined.
You start with crispy bacon. You know, soft bacon in an omelet really doesn't cut it. You really want that bacon to be fried nicely.
So we have some potatoes here that we're going to actually blanch in some water, and then we're going to cook them in a cast iron pan with a bunch of butter. And we're going to use smoked paprika, and then we're going to take some manchego cheese, sort of a semi-soft cheese, I would say.
We'll finish our Spanish omelet off with some julienne piquillo peppers.
The ingredients in the Racy Tracy are bacon, avocados, mushrooms, and jack cheese. So once we've got our mushrooms ready, we do an avocado.
When I was first cooking, I used to make like 6 at a time. You get into a rhythm. What's so funny?
I used to make 6 at a time.
Well, that's what I did. It's one of the first things I learned how to make.
Here's the big secret ingredient, a Chablis wine sauce. We use about 4 to 6 ounces of this sauce, and that's what gives the Squeeze In Racy Tracy its amazing flair. So each omelet has 4 eggs in it.
So we're gonna put some parsley and thyme and salt and pepper into the eggs. So what I do is I let the omelet start cooking and then press it down, and then I kind of move the pan around like this and put the uncooked eggs around the edges of the pan so that that starts to cook as well.
You gotta move it quickly through. You pull it to the middle, and you kind of build it up on the edges there.
Flip it like that once, and then flip it back, and this makes it nice and fluffy. This is another technique.
Let's see if we can flip this over and do it with grace.
Once our potatoes are blanched, they go in a pan with some butter, salt, and pepper, and our secret weapon, smoked paprika.
These are gonna go right in the omelets.
I am gonna put my cheese right inside and just drain off all the white wine sauce. Let's fold those right into the omelet. Put our little bacon, and voila.
We have the piquillo, manchego cheese, some of the home-fried potatoes.
I'm gonna let you fold it out, Chad.
You got
That is the Racy Tracy.
And bring the plate to the pan,
Right. So
Okay.
it's against that way.
Oh, that's
That's beautiful.
and you kind of you shape it with the towel.
Yeah.
Pick up.
Racy Tracy, that's what I'm talking about. I don't think it's fair that we eat both of these completely by ourselves. Let's call in the family. Shy, Kay, Garrett, here we go.
Ooh, looking good.
Serve it up, baby.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Thin omelet, less ingredients, or thicker omelet, more ingredients?
I think thinner omelet, not too much filling.
It's up to Bobby. It's his show.
And don't you forget it.
We'll see you tomorrow at the Love-In at the Reno Squeeze-In.
All right, Misty, we know you're pretty famous for your omelets out there in Reno, Nevada, but we're feeling pretty good about this one. So we'll see you out there for the egg extravaganza.
At the Reno Squeeze-In, Misty and the gang whip up peace, love, and breakfast for $75.
We really are just a big, fat, squeeze-in family. So round of applause to you again. Thank you.
But outside, the clouds rolled in and dumped a whole lot of the white stuff overnight. Luckily, we've got four-wheel drive, and we're bringing a little bit of Spain to this omelet snowdown.
Potatoes and cheese and piquillo peppers. Yum.
And pimentos.
And, oh my God, smoked
paprika's
paprika.
fabulous.
Yeah. I think that could be our secret ingredient that pushes it over the edge.
Man, this is tough terrain for an omelet throwdown, I can tell you that much.
What we're creating here is the 300,000th Racy Tracy. 300,000! Yeah! Woo! That's right. Exactly right. You know what's amazing about that? I have goosebumps from head to toe. Woo! The Racy Tracy, like.
I think we have a question in the front row.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! No!
We're ready for a throwdown.
Who said anything about a throwdown? I'm here. I'm doing a little research for this new concept that I'm going to do in New York. It's about snow cones. So I figured that out. Actually, I heard that Misty's omelets are, in quotes, the best on the planet. So, what do you say we do an omelet throwdown? You guys ready? Yeah.
If Bobby Flay wins the Racy Tracy, we're gonna rename it. Yeah? Let's rename it.
I like that.
The whole Squeeze-In family was stunned when I trudged through the snow to crash their omelet love-in in Reno, Nevada.
You know what? I am so embarrassed, you guys, because yesterday they asked, is there anybody that could make a better omelet than you? And I said, oh, beep, no. Bring it. I seriously,
That's when I got the phone call. I'm feeling love, but I'm sure the love is going to dissipate quickly, you know. Where's the eggs?
It's omelets at 20 paces. Mine versus the Racy Tracy. Better do some research.
Is there a story behind the Racy Tracy, or is it just...
When the Squeeze-In opened, there was
Okay.
a waitress named Tracy
Right.
who got a little wild, was
Okay.
a little bit of a party girl.
She's not here today, is she?
She's not here today.
So it looks like bacon, mushrooms.
Avocado.
Is it avocado?
Yeah,
And what kind of cheese is it? Jack cheese?
Jack cheese, yep,
Okay.
yep. And white wine sauce.
A white wine
It's
sauce.
a white wine sauce, yeah.
Oh, so that's the secret right there.
That's the secret, yeah.
I hope my fillings won't be out of place against such a California omelet.
Crispy potatoes with some smoked paprika on it, and some piquillo peppers, which are like roasted red peppers from Spain, and then some manchego cheese, which is a good melting cheese. It's all Spanish ingredients. I had a Spanish restaurant for 15 years. Cool.
Bobby, just in case you didn't hear this is the 300,000th Racy Tracy. We're gonna make it for you right here, right now. Woo! Fill that up with some cheese.
Before we start cranking out omelets for the crowd, I gotta taste this milestone Racy Tracy.
Man, there's a lot of ingredients in here. Do we have enough ingredients? Misty, did you meet Miriam and Stephanie?
Hi, Miriam and Stephanie.
Hey there. You know what I love about this? The eggs are really tender, and that's key. You can taste every single thing in here, the bacon and the avocados and the cheese. I gotta get my omelet on.
my God, it smells so good.
I season the whole egg mixture, then I give it a quick flip, and then I just manchego cheese. It's got like a little bit of a bite, but not too much. These are the potatoes, just kind of down the middle. Piquillo peppers.
That looks so good. I can't believe I'm getting to do this with you. This is the bomb.
My pleasure.
That's the first one. Only 50 more to go.
Every single day we receive, we wash, we chop, we fry it, we distribute it, we serve it with love to you.
It's kind of fun once you get in the rhythm, you know? It's almost like you're not really thinking about what's going on. You guys are the omelet experts. I want to hear what you have to say about like the different components and stuff.
Well, we've got some competition, guys. That's really amazing.
Really, I love the cheese. I love the smoky paprika. We got an announcement to make. Regardless of how this throwdown goes down, we are gonna add an omelet to our menu called the Spanish Flay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
We gotta feed all these people.
I have to go with Bobby Flay. This is great. He's hot.
This is from the Squeeze In, and it just tastes like a melt-in-your-mouth heaven.
I'm trying Bobby's omelet. Very creamy, and it's got a little bit of a kick. Well, it's a Bobby Flay omelet. It's delicious. I think the Racy Tracy's gonna win because it's got bacon, and I love bacon.
What's your name? Courtney. Do you want to learn how to make an omelet? All right, come on over. I'm not gonna teach you how to do a flip one, because that's, how old are you?
9.
All right, that's for your 12th birthday. We'll do the flip. You see what's happening here? The egg is cooking nice and evenly. You're doing a fantastic job. Now take some potatoes, right on top of the cheese like that, and then maybe some peppers. Fold it over. Exactly. Exactly right. Okay, if this works, you have to smile, okay? All right. You're gonna flip the pan over. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
School's over. Time to be graded.
I'm Roseanne Keegan. I'm the community editor of the Tahoe Daily Tribune in South Lake Tahoe.
I'm John Paul Abadi. I'm the chef from Marché by Cruz in Las Vegas, and I can't wait to check out this omelet.
Let's have some omelets.
Nevada means snowy in Spanish, and we've had a close-up look at that. But it was easy staying cozy during this warm omelet throwdown.
Misty, you are like the nicest competitor in the history of throwdown.
But we have to put the love fest on hold to greet our judges. Local newspaper editor Roseanne Keegan and Las Vegas-based chef Jean Paul Abadi. Omelets will be judged on 3 criteria: overall flavor, egg texture, and a special category, which omelet would you come back for? The judges start with A, my rolled omelet with manchego cheese, piquillo peppers, and smoked paprika potatoes.
Love the color right away.
I like to see no brown there.
I agree.
Very nice.
Great texture in the, on the eggs. You know, I like it when it's not too over mixed. You can see a little separation in there. This is really good.
This filling is just really phenomenal. Potatoes, we've got the cheese going on. It's quite luscious.
Then they taste B, the Squeeze-In's Racy Tracy, a folded omelet with bacon, jack cheese, mushrooms, and avocados in a white wine sauce.
This one comes with more stuff, huh?
Yeah. No way. Was that your stomach?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
This is wild here. I've got some bacon, which I love.
No, you cheat a little bit when you do bacon. So I use it often.
The cheese is excellent. The mushrooms are sauteed very nicely, but a little bit browner than I normally prefer.
Well, the texture in this one is a little denser or rougher, I guess, and again, that's come from how you beat the eggs.
All right, you ready to make some notes here?
I'm doing it, yeah.
All right, you're going for it. I just want to say first that it was such a treat to have both of those. I think that we both agreed that a lot of care went into both of them, and they both had excellent merits on their own. And the winner of the Omelette Throwdown is... We're gonna go with A.
Sorry, guys are fantastic, and the omelets are absolutely delicious. I have to admit, just as the chef said, when I saw bacon, I thought we were definitely in trouble. Sure. To me, the most important part of Throwdown is showing people out there how great you guys are.
I feel fabulous to have had this experience with you. Thank you. Thank you.
So to all you awesome cooks out there, keep doing what you do. But ask yourself this.
Are you ready for a throwdown? So, Bobby, it's customary that guests here at the Squeeze In sign the wall.
Bobby, 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 woo!